first item is the t-shirt I'm actually wearing. This is the Classic Fit Cotton Blend t-shirt from Lululemon. Full price $58, and no, it's not dingy. I actually chose the color Riverstone, which is just a little bit of an off-white, kind of has like that putty color to it. And they have 5 different color options. They are all beautiful, including white, black, gray, and I believe a darker rich brown. Any or all of them would be great additions to your wardrobe. I absolutely love these shirts because they wash and wear like a dream. You can work out in them. They have stretch to them, but they bounce back beautifully. And then you can also wear them just day to day. Next up is definitely a splurge item, but I had to share. So this is from the brand Faraday. I believe I'm saying that correctly. And they have just unique, beautiful pieces. And this one in particular is from a native designed line. So they hired somebody named Bethany Yellowtail, who is a native artist, to design all of these pieces from that specific line. And you can just click right on that from the website. I will have the link in the description box below if you're interested in looking at her pieces. I got the short one and I'm so happy because this one I wasn't going to purchase, but it was actually kind of an anniversary gift for me. My husband and I went shopping for our anniversary and he found it and wanted me to have it. So I'm so glad I said yes. I live in it. If you live in a semi-mild climate, it's actually, it could double as a coat. I mean, it's literally that warm and cozy, but yet it's breathable because it's 100% organic cotton. So just beautifully well made. I believe you will have to hand wash this. What I did though was I just put it in a really nice washing bag and I just washed it carefully in my washing machine and then I laid it out to dry. And it did well. It's not out of shape or anything. It's so beautiful. Again, I got the dark blue one. I believe I'm wearing a size small and it comes pretty well onto my arms. I love that even though it's a sweater, it has the perfect pocket placement. I wanted to talk about the jeans that I'm actually wearing for a second because I'm calling these new to my closet as well. Even though I did feature them in a Macy's haul a while back, I fell in love with these jeans so much that I actually ordered a second pair in like a different shade. I can't remember which ones I got first. I think one is called like a medium wash and one's called a light wash. But as you can see, the medium darker wash is not like super dark and the light wash is not like overly acid washed either. They're very similar, just a little bit of a tone difference. These are that brand, let me find the brand, On 34th, and they are made exclusively for Macy's. I'm gonna put a picture, I think I have a little bit of footage, I'll put it right here for you so you can see them all the way on me properly. But I wanted to get close up because I kind of practiced what I preached finally, and even though I was in love with these jeans because they are, I think, 99% cotton, and they have like 1% stretch, something like that in it, they kind of would stretch on me a little bit in the waist, and it was just because of my body type for the most part. So I took these and a pair of Levi's I had purchased, and I did what I always do if I want to keep a pair of pants for a long time, and they kind of brought in the darts for me right here. So now I don't have to worry about any gaping at all. Like, they fit me like a dream. And then, I mean, I don't wash my jeans very often either. So even if they stretch just a little bit, they don't get saggy here at all, and they just fit here, so I'm not having to worry about a belt or worry about them sagging here. They have honestly been like the best find almost of the year for me. This next sweater is actually from Amazon, and if you've watched my videos, don't purchase a ton of pieces from Amazon. That's because I feel like it's one of those what I purchased versus what I got situations a lot of times. However, this is from the brand The Drop, and a lot of times those are collabs with other artists or influencers, sometimes designers. So I took a chance on this one. It was on major deal when I got it. However, I think on regular price, it's somewhere close to $40. I would still prefer to purchase it on sale, but I have not been disappointed with this sweater, and there's a lot of reasons for that, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. First of all, true to Amazon, you can get this in a ton of different color options, but I've been leaning more and more into these like more neutral shades. I just love them, and I feel like I can just accessorize anything with them. So this sweater, it's cropped, I guess. But again, like, I'm wearing just regular rise jeans and it's not showing anything. It's going over my jeans. If I lift my arms up, you can kind of see something right here. So not too bad. It does have buttons though. Can you see these buttons on the side? And they're fully functional. So at first I thought, well, that's super weird, but I think it's kind of cool because especially if you're layering pieces, maybe you have a nice t-shirt or bodysuit or something underneath, whatever the case is, or if you want to like overlayer and have like, you know, like something longer and looser hanging out from underneath, you can actually unbutton this and kind of, it'll just flow open a little bit and provide a little bit of airflow, but also add just a really cool design element to your outfit and kind of change it up. Or if you wanted to layer it over maybe a slip dress or something, you could do the same. So I love that about it. I also love these sleeves because they're kind of like a bell sleeve, but they have like this longer cuff on them. And then look at this. They actually have thumb holes. I have used them way more than you think I would. So I love layering maybe a vest or a jacket that has a little bit of a shorter sleeve on it. And then I pull these out and I am good to go. You know, when it's cold outside, you just need a little bit of warmth on your hands, but you still need your fingers for your phone. So really neat design element. It's a huge kind of like almost a cross between a turtleneck and a cowl neck. Like this could almost go over my head if I wanted to. I don't find that it's got a lot of issues with it. It loosens up really nicely. You can undertuck it as well. Just a great sweater, and I'm glad that I took a chance on it. It's got the tiniest bit of itch to it, but I have one remedy to that I'll show you in a minute. Also, I'm not wearing anything other than a bra underneath this, and I'm having zero issues with it. I really am fine with the texture on it, and I've washed and worn this several times. So these are all three from Lululemon as well, and I started out with one of these little pink tank tops, and then I fell in love with it, so I got a black one, and then I ended up with the cropped white t-shirt. What I love about all of these are, again, they are so soft and comfortable, and they're very fitted, but they're not tight or constricting. They're very, very soft. So I'll just grab the white t-shirt because that seems to be the easiest one to show. And they're like a really, really thin ribbed material, and they are ridiculous. They are so comfortable and soft. So how I use these primarily is either working out or underneath things. And remember when I talked about something being just slightly itchy or a little uncomfortable, these types of things, because of how fitted and soft and comfortable they are, you can just wear them underneath absolutely anything. They provide a little bit of a layer and a little bit of separation from any kind of fabric you don't want to have. And they provide, like, it's, I don't know, I kind of like the look if you have like a crew neck shirt on, but you need like just a little bump up and you want just a little bit extra texture. Well, these crew necks, they kind of stick out just a little bit, so it looks like you layered your clothes without having a ton of extra fabric underneath. And so these will fit, you know, not too far underneath your bra line. They do have that little scoop design, so they definitely come up a little higher on the sides than in the front. And this goes well, you know, like above my belly button. They do have long line shirts as well in the same fabric though. So if you're not comfortable with a cropped shirt or you just don't find a use for it, but you kind of like the idea of it and you have a longer torso, they do have longer ones as well. All right, thinking back, I could have either done a Lululemon haul or I just have been shopping there way too much this fall. So I promise, last piece before I get into a couple of shoes and accessories. This is, I think they're calling it the Restless half zip is what they're calling this top. I actually sized up in it to a size 10. I usually wear probably an 8 in Lululemon tops, but I wanted this one to be a little bit looser. I didn't want this to be skin tight at all because I wanted to be able to, again, wear it casually and not just have some skin tight like running jacket. I don't want to wear it that way. But I could not pass up this purple shirt, and it's a really unique fabric. It's definitely like a performance fabric. It doesn't feel like cotton, and it's got like a really interesting rib on it, if you can see that in the viewfinder, I'm not sure. It also has longer sleeves, and then it has the little hidden cuffs for your fingers. So I love that because, again, as you're wearing it, you don't have to see the like little slits. So that is built really well, and it doesn't pull on the shirt when I wear it that way. They just do a great job of designing things when they do that. This kind of eggplanty purple is so pretty. I love it. It's a little different than anything else I have. It does come in other color options as well. Really comfortable, and I don't know, I love the idea of sizing up on this one though, because it's fitted in my arms but not super tight. Full price, I think this was gosh, like $118, but I didn't have too much as far as longer sleeve, kind of more athleisure or athletic wear. So I do love that I can wear this as a jacket or even as just a workout top when it's really cold or if I'm outside. And it does have a true kind of like, I don't know, it's a little more than a quarter zip, I guess. It goes down to like my bra line. So I just have it unzipped a little bit here. I'm not going to go too far low, but you can definitely go all the way down if you have a cute sports bra or tank top underneath. They also have it fully lined, so the zipper is not touching you at all, which is super important to me. So I could just live in this. There are no pockets or anything because it's meant to be like a true top. First accessory are actually no-show socks. I was influenced to buy these by somebody online, and it was just one of those things in passing, and I didn't remember to write it down, so I can't give them credit. I'm so sorry, but they were right. So I have had lots of problems finding no-show socks that are comfortable and that don't slip off my foot and end up jammed, you know, in my loafers or whatever I'm wearing. So they said Skechers actually had the best ones. So I went to a Skechers store and I actually talked to the sales girl, and she said, yes, definitely that's correct. And that this was her favorite, like, style. They had a few others. So I'm going to leave the exact link in the description box below and like the name of it, because they did have other options. They have the little sticky grip on the heel. They don't have a lot of extra fabric, so they're not sticking up out of the top of your, you know, back of your shoe, because I hate when it bunches up like that. And look at the toe on this. I'm gonna actually peel one off so you can see. The toe on this is like so shallow and it's so low that you don't see anything. I wear these all the time with my like Sam Edelman loafers so that it looks like I have that like naked shoe look, but I wear these and they are, oh my gosh, they are not weird nylon-y. They are actually this really soft cotton feel. So they feel super breathable. They are a little thicker than the average nylon one, and so far so good. They have stuck in place, so really happy with this find. I think I mentioned this in a Walmart haul very recently, but I just have to reiterate this thing. This is one of those huge kind of like blanket scarves, and I mean, it's so big. It's really beautiful. So I'm in love with this thing. It is one of the softest, kind of like thick but not too thick scarves that I have had in a long time. I'm reaching for this more than my more high-end ones, which is kind of crazy. And I love that you can get it in other color options. I got the black and white houndstooth, but they had like a camel and white houndstooth that I might ask for. They also had solid options and a beautiful solid gray one that I saw in store yesterday, but I'm like, you know, how many scarves do I possibly need in life? So this one is amazing. Like I said, I've already used it a ton, and I love that I can literally wrap up in it like a blanket if I need to. If I'm absolutely freezing, it goes on top of, you know, anything. And I love that this houndstooth kind of dresses up the look, you know, it's not super trendy, and I like having a classic feel because I think that it looks a lot more expensive, you know, when you get like really classic patterns. And you know, it just, it's so good. Last two items are actually shoes, and you know, just full disclosure, I wear these shoes all the time, so they're not the cleanest. But I went for the like newer version of the Metcons. I have to get obviously a new pair of workout shoes every once in a while, and I wouldn't recommend using these as like running shoes, but they are so good for everything else because they have such like a wide footbed and they're so stable that like you don't get off balance very easily. And I love this sort of like muted pink shade. I'm not going to show you the back because they're a little bit dirty, but they have the like, they have traction, but it's, you know, not, I don't know. I'll try to post a picture up of the new ones right here, but I love them. I love that they also have extra rubber support on the sides and extra rubber support on the inside so that it holds your arch up really well. Last up are these white tennis shoes. These are a new to me brand. I think they're called 27 Edit, but I think they are made by Naturalizer. I cannot get enough of these. These are pretty much what's on my feet 24/7 right now, especially with having the like whatever leg back issue that I've been having. I just really need a lot of stability, a lot of comfort, and these have just, I've been wearing them with these jeans all the time. I'm wearing them with joggers. I've just literally been throwing them on with everything. Pretty reasonable price-wise as well. I have only found these so far at Nordstrom, this brand, but I don't know if they're available anywhere else, but they were really just worth the money. Cost per wear, oh my gosh, it's down to pennies already based on how much I've worn these. And believe me, they're so much nicer than this. I just literally live in these. And so that's why mine have gotten dirty again and I need to clean them. But I'm so impressed, and I'll try not to show too much, but the back has this like muted kind of a very nude tone on the back. So it has a little bit of a color element, but nothing that's gonna like stick out a lot. And I just love how clean they are. And I just can't speak highly enough of these. And again, 27 edit from Neutralizer. That does it for today's What's in My Closet haul. I hope that this video was helpful and that you found some goodies to maybe take a look at or gift somebody else. Let me know in the comments below what you liked best. And again, everything is down in the description box, or also follow me on the Like to Know It app. It's just easy shopping that way. You'll usually find collages or pictures of the items I've talked about with the direct links there. So hopefully that is really helpful to you. All right, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful season, and until next time, I'll see you soon.